Instead of guessing, so we've always got this foundational set of steps. We're going to optimize nutrients. We're going to clear toxicants. We're going to boost antioxidants, glutathione, nitric oxide. These are things we know we're going to do to health human systems. We're going to use various resources to improve gut health and gut function. But then there was okay, I know that this person has some degree of mitochondrial impairment. I know it based on their subjective reporting of health, or immune dysregulation with inflammatory issues. But what am I going to choose? And that was based on just intuition and experimentation. Whereas now I'm being led to the specific intervention that we need to use. A lot of them, the ones who enjoy taking therapeutics, have been excited about the intervention plans because there's a lot of really awesome therapeutics that show up in these intervention plans, many of which people have been interested in. Now they know this will benefit me. I'm going to get to try this. I'm going to get to use it. Now there are other patients who really don't want a lot of interventions. We're also able to help them understand that this is kind of a long game play. This isn't like we're gonna take the human biochemical processes and have them all move to optimal overnight, right? This is a series of iterations of we're gonna shift these and we're gonna get this. Now we're in this state, so now we can apply these interventions, and see how they go forward. I would say that this is the future of medicine, right? The ability to measure the metabolome. If we're able to look this deeply into human systems, then we're going to get so far upstream of disease. We're going to catch, dysfunctional processes long before they ever manifest as actual disease, or even potentially a deterioration in cell function. Right? This is going to allow us over time to have our patient base be on an optimization track rather than how do we treat their various diseases. And this has been coming for a long time. There's been so much interest in metabolomics, measuring the metabolome, intervention plans. And now we've arrived at a point where it's in our reality. And that's not going to change, right? We don't have some other technology that's about to show up that appears to be more meaningful or helpful. So being able to add this into your clinical model and get comfortable with it is going to give you a serious advantage in your efforts at helping your patients experience better health, having confidence in their intervention plans, that they're intelligently designed, that they're not just guessing and throwing things in and seeing what works. And ultimately, at some point, depending on the space of medicine you're in, if you're going to stay on the leading edge of healthcare, you're going to be using metabolomics. So you might as well go ahead and get started. What I want physicians to do is recognize that even the healthy patients they're treating have a lot of things that are actually affecting their health, that are gonna at some point manifest as real problems. That's our reality. That's the situation we're dealing with. The chronic disease rates in our population are bad. They're getting worse. We have to get upstream of this. And so my call to action is to embrace the technologies that will allow you as a clinician to begin to be part of this process of reversing this trajectory of the development of chronic disease, helping young people actually experience healthy minds and bodies so that they can actually know what their potential really is, rather than living in a body where those potentials are just not being expressed. This is the time for us as clinicians to demonstrate that we have the tools and resources to empower the population of people we serve to become healthier people.